ladies, it's me, Christy, or Miss Bikini Buns. I am here on Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. It is now 5:25 in the afternoon, and this is my daily vlog. If this is your first time watching me, a brief bio. I am a teacher here in Hawaii. Let's see. I've been teaching for like over 20 years. I am 53 years old. I'm 5 feet 2 inches tall. I weigh about 166 pounds. And I am an aspiring bikini bodybuilding competitor. Hopefully, I will be doing my first show in either September or November. And I like to plan in my planner, and I also like to dance hula, but I'm currently not active because I'm pursuing my bodybuilding. Let's see what else. And I started my YouTube channel in late June of 2025. I started it because I was starting a GLP-1 journey, and that I started it on July 1st. So it's been about going on 39 weeks of doing that, as well as I started my last time of going on a weight loss expedition. I started that October 7th, 2024. So I've lost a lot of weight. And if you want to know how much weight I lost, then go check out my weight loss updates, my weekly updates. So what did I do today? So typical what I do on a rest day. Rest day is supposed to be, I don't really do my cardio and my strength training. However, ever since I joined cardio gym on February 8th, 2026, I been going 7 days a week. And I've been doing that because I don't want to make an excuse of waking up one morning and going, oh, I don't feel like it. And then I don't go. And the next day I have the same thing, and then it'll just build. So I figured as long as I'm motivated and I want to go, just go. So I'm going on my 7th week of going 7 days a week. So Wednesday is supposed to be my rest day, but it's only for strength training. And on Wednesdays, I try to plan all my appointments because that's the only day that I have free after work to go do these appointments. Because the doctors and dentists and other things, they don't do Saturdays anymore. Yeah, it's a few and far between. So you got to, get it in while you can. So I try to do Wednesdays. That's my appointment days, if I ever have an appointment. Okay, so I did my cardio this morning at the cardio gym for 65 minutes on the elliptical. Let's see. Lately, it's been hard to go, but I just keep telling myself, just go, stay for 5 minutes. If you don't like it, you can leave. I also tell myself that not the pain, but the thought and the knowledge that you didn't do what you were supposed to do today is just going to linger with you out through the whole entire day and make you feel a little bit guilty because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. And do you want to live with that all day and have that anxiety on you all day? And I'm like, no. So that's why I try to go to my strength training and my cardio. That's what I've been trying to tell myself. And around 20 minutes of my elliptical session, I start feeling like, I don't want to do it. But then I tell myself, nothing hurts. Keep going. Because there was a time when my knees hurt when I was doing cardio. And now it doesn't hurt, which is so strange. But, I don't know. I didn't do anything different except go to do my cardio in the morning on the elliptical, which is the same type of machine I did when I used to do my cardio after lifting weights. So that's what I did. And then I went to work, came back from the cardio gym, went to work, did work. Today was a short day. Tried to do some teacher things, and then left to go home for a brief stop, and then had to go to my ultrasound for my non-existent thyroid to make sure that the cancer is not coming back. And it's almost been about 10 years, so it's pretty good. When I did get diagnosed with thyroid cancer, they caught it early. And I don't know how that the initial doctor, hold on. Because she just felt over here, and she's like, oh, I want you to have a scan. And then it was a stage 1. So the thing was so small. I don't know how she felt it and said, oh, I think you should, go check this out. And then, what was it? It was stage 1 thyroid cancer. So I caught it very early. And then I remember when I had to do the radioactive or radioiodine thing, and I couldn't be around the dogs. I had to isolate myself from them because I was radioactive-ish. And then even around that time, school was starting, because I had my thyroid surgery in July, and then school was starting, and I was already towards the end of my treatment, but I still needed to stay away from people for a certain amount of time, people and animals. So, I don't know. I tried and I did it, but yeah. And then I also had to have an iodine-free diet. That was interesting. I couldn't have anything, no red dye. I forget what it was, but it was really bland kind of foods. I remember I had to go to Target and just bought 1 ton noodles because I could eat that. And I don't know, there are certain foods I couldn't eat. Couldn't eat red meat. Couldn't eat, I don't know, I forget what the thing was. But anyway, so moving on. So now I'm home. I took a shower. I felt so good to take a hot shower. I've been wearing my waist trainer. This is another one of my waist trainers. And I've been noticing I've been getting these sores on my back. I think it's because it rubs. So I'm going to kind of take it easy a little bit and let that heal a little bit. What else? So I just recorded my vacuum practice, a brief glimpse. So you'll see that in the next segment. I am also recorded my presentation, a brief glimpse, and I still have my heels on. So after I record and upload, I'm going to keep practicing. I've been finding that the toes are very important when you walk, because I lose my balance because especially on my right foot, because my right toes can't grip or something. It just can't, it's not strong enough. Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. It's not strong enough, so I kind of wobble. So you're going to see me wobble a lot. But at least I can fit my foot in the shoe without socks. So that's a good thing. But I still have to get my finger and not coax it out, but draw it out through the open toe shoe. So anyway, try to do the same thing every day, trying to be consistent. I was listening to a podcast about bikini competitions and fit model. I forget what it's called. I forget the podcast. Anyway, and then they were saying, you have to be a certain weight. To be stage ready, you need to be a certain weight, and you shouldn't try to if you're not ready, you shouldn't go through extremes to try to get ready for a certain show, because a show will always be there. And I'm like, yeah, because I know preparing myself for it will suck, because I'm going to be putting myself in an unhealthy state, so my muscles can show and stuff on presentation. That, I mean, bodybuilding is not really, as a sport, is not really healthy per se, because yes, you are doing healthy things. You are eating, whole foods. You're doing cardio. You are lifting weights, which is good. But the bodybuilding side of it, where you have to prep and diet yourself down to a certain body fat percentage in order for you to display and present your body to the judges. That's a little bit extreme, and that is not the most healthiest state that you can be in. And I know it's going to suck, and it'll be my first one, and I'll probably be bad at it, but I want to try my best. And but I wanted to suck less, so I'm trying to really follow things how they're supposed to be done. Like, I don't want to do 2 hours of cardio a day. 65 minutes is enough for me. But we'll see how that goes, But yeah, I do not want to do no 2-hour cardio sessions because frick. Anyway, so that is basically what I did today. And tomorrow is no school because it is Prince Kuhio day. So we have a day off, but back to work on Friday. So I will see you a little bit later, and I hope you had a great day. And Miko is barking because things are happening in the house that you can't see. And I will see you a little later. And please stick around for the other segments, the vacuum practice, presentation practice. And yes, I did a little gym time. I just have a picture of myself at the cardio gym. So anyway, see you later. Bye.